hop in
Well,
your ship, go, and then do your holo terminal thing, and then don't log out yet, because I want to come down and check your character, but go ahead and after you do the holo terminal cutscene, stop your recording.
You have done admirably, apprentice. Your time on Tatooine was well spent. Noman Carr's Padawan Jason Wilson no longer enjoys anonymity. I am very pleased.
I'm touched by your enthusiasm.
Your handling of Master Yonlok has sent our enemies a clear message. Noman Carr and Jason Wilson now know they cannot hide. It gnaws at the Master, and will bring his prized Padawan to her knees.
You are a master strategist, my lord.
It is deeply satisfying to see a plan take shape. Only Alderaan remains. Jason Wilson's homeworld. Go there immediately. I will contact you when you arrive.
Oh hey, you're back. And is that who I think it is?
Galt Renault, at your service. Your friend here has hired me at wages I couldn't possibly refuse.
Did I miss something? Are we giving up on the Great Hunt?
Absolutely not. In fact, your friend here just killed the notorious scoundrel Tiresias Loci.
Alright, what's going on here?
Tiresias Loci is dead, and I've got proof. That's all that matters.
I hope you know what you're doing. You're alright with the galaxy's most notorious outlaw roaming free on your ship?
I think you'll find Galt Renault's criminal record is spotless. I'm no trouble at all.
Feel free to keep an eye on him.
You can bet I will. I've got all sorts of surveillance gear on this ship. Galt.
I promise to always turn so you only see my good side.
This hunt turned out a lot stranger than I expected. I've had enough of scorching heat and sand. What do you say we check out our next target?
I eliminated Tiresias Loci.
Yeah, well, I'll believe it when I scan it. Huh. What do you know? The body's bioscan matches. You just made a lot of crime bosses very happy. I've got a positive on the rival kill as well. Credit for Tiresias Loci goes to you. Stay hungry, Hunter.
Greetings, Master. You're looking fit and deadly, as always.
Secure transmission established. This is Watcher 2. Your efforts to destabilize the terror network are working better than expected, Cypher. Unfortunately, I don't have good news. We attempted to capture the Eagle in a raid on Tholaton. We found a base, but the man had moved on.
Is there a trail we can follow?
No. I'm still hopeful your efforts will draw him into the open. We've also been researching the so-called Eradicator devices. They're satellites, orbital strike weapons with enough firepower to level a city. Here's the bizarre thing. The terrorists aren't building the Eradicators, they're growing them.
What do you mean, growing?
The Eradicators are a combination of biological and mechanical components, organic batteries in a weaponized shell. The terrorists don't need factories anymore. They can grow Eradicators wherever there's room.
Cheap, destructive, and disposable.
Our people are jealous they didn't think it up. We'll continue gathering information. We know what the Eradicators are, but not where or how they'll be used. You have your own mission. Destroy the cells and they'll lead us to the Eagle. Watcher 2 out.
Hey, Agent. Take a look at this.
Where is she?
I don't know. How would I know?
Kaliyo Janus and her Twi'lek associate was seen attacking exchange resources on Nar Shaddaa. Should I believe you wouldn't seek revenge? I want her last known location and I want it now!
I love it. Listen to that little tremor in his voice. He's adorable.
He does say your name with fondness.
Ijel and I go way back. As soon as I show my face, he starts torturing people to track me down. He's been obsessed ever since we split up on Farstein. For an arms dealer, he's kinda sweet. Makes me feel wanted.
If you've got such a bond, why not let him find you?
Not much of a game then, is it? Of course, if he ever found me, I'd have to choose. Do I go back with the bad, nasty man? Or stick with the one I have?
Stick with me and you won't regret it.
So many promises. I'll keep you in the loop. Next recording gets out, we can watch it together. If you can guess who's been talking to Nemro the Hutt, you owe me a drink.
From your tone, I'd say I'm looking at her.
Bingo. If you don't have a bottle on you, I'll take my prize in cash. Me and the Crime King were wrapping up some old business, long story. But he let slip something interesting. Remember Yajal, my arms dealer come stalker? He's been touching base with a lot of guys I used to work with, Nemro included.
Why would he be talking to Nemro?
He just wants information. Here's the problem. Now that Yajjal's tipped his hand, some of my other ex-partners, the ones with grudges, they figure they need to hit me before Yajjal does. We're talking people who should have moved on years ago. Guess I left a mark.
You have an awful lot of enemies. What exactly did you do?
I'm not gonna make a list, but first example who comes to mind, card shark named Tatooine. Not a lot of guts, but he was rich and cute. We lived the high life until I broke his heart. Bet he'll hire some sleaze bag to find me.
Tar-Teagle Card Shark. Any other names?
Told you about your Jal, Roll. Nemro and I are good. I'll let you know if anything else turns up. We might actually have to do something about this.
Always a pleasure, Master. I hope you're having an excellent day and feel no desire to...
Apprentice, you have recovered the artifact, I take it. Wonderful. Ah, Andronikos, what a pleasure to see you again.
Hello yourself. Looks like you finally found your rock.
Yes, thank you for leading us to it so obligingly. I'm sure you'll be a wonderful asset to my apprentice's crew. Now, apprentice, you must hurry and recover the remaining artifact.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
I look forward to seeing you in your glory.
Aglausay unsaf pama ubilin. Usatida sin fara alaim ja'al in ima jahaban iten.
At least I'm not a corpse.
Jinasiwe ja'alaise nam nadize. Ustapaim I sijay in alam is frumadain habans. Gamid ist franjan kupainanan.
Not many people lock their allies in stasis for centuries.
Iswarim ja algamboze uspalib. Ni havashun isquis kaijukai wijans in haumanai. Ustaitnians anparana rahitis ni aino. Papanu Gasavans, lo anes, pose tauhana.
What did this Ortan seller and I have in common?
Inai aftwandira sik invar marbali votos. Ja iswis iskut ndem iswil imb. Paulos ja sirbanas ja taimar paus, aikles John, launekai in kuda aitin.
I'm sorry you think I'm cruel. I didn't intend it.
Dargis Golan. Panzu aftra Swesuman, Wiljin Gangisans, Anabusin. Mainama Warpin, Painal, Ja and Ifans, Iman Lesis Gab. Ponu in Saka Wesan Fram. Ipsik erpai kudana, jaus erpai rojandan, in bise wistai.
I'm glad you're so happy.
Was in amin, in apidai daje, fewer tiguns freisans. Mat insok ja, himan kudana, ja ion pro kumana. Pai power juice, Ja af apidun, pataja sungadras.
Continue to follow me, and I promise those days will return.
Insok ja himan gundana da ayupro. Und in amagas kapana, warpan himinam arbay bohav nona. Warpains brigan iswis buidan.
I'm sorry you're upset. Mind telling me why?
Inay aftuan lida sik infar marbali votos. Wair paba, fraujins in alama patay galakay, in alama amaynay.
This creature could have been anybody, right?
Marstwe godzai akran, pairwandans ja wanjantans in ufkun pa. May in andwar fragiploy. Ni patay ufaro wisandan, sware kani dede. Pistana foto penana, ja and hafjans, kap ima lesu. Ute pata, kibano ay alay swerana.
What have you discovered?
Usu tondin manan jai liugan kavojandin. Swayway silbans in iswish paman ik alkas jam guidis intis isvares.
Then you better get going.
Alion dandans atense lapto iswis dudalay lotais wahaisen. Pataya gila senaim anabidupi pi pukdu gas fantan.
If you're going to make me feel guilty, I'll do it.
Ni pate ufaro wisandan sware kanidene akja swaluda is.
Always a pleasure, Master. I hope you're having an excellent day. With no desire to share the
So what's the story, Sith? Seems like you know all about me, and I don't know nothing about you. You always a sicko, or did you just kind of fall into it like I did?
Power is wasted if you don't use it, and I'm not squeamish.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together, huh? I was an accountant on Moneyland when I decided I wanted a little more adventure. So I put a blaster to the head of the intergalactic banking clan and walked off with a few million credits. Been robbing and murdering ever since.
How much of that story is true?
Does it really matter? In 3 years, the Sky Princess took more cargo and harassed more Republic ships than half the Imperial fleet. I'm a liar and a thief and a murderer, but I'm good. You know, you got a pretty nice ship. It's no Sky Princess, but hey, what is? I had a ship like it once. No armor to speak of, but you don't need defense when you can maneuver like that.
You didn't seem to have a ship when I met you.
Yeah, got blown to pieces. But it was a thrill while it lasted. Nothing like playing chicken with a ship twice your size and then firing up his tail when he blinks. Sky Princess was great, but she couldn't do that.
Would you like to fly the ship?
How do you Sith say it? My lord, it would be an honor. You just tell me where you want to go. Hey, you got time to chat?
Sure. Did you have something in mind?
No, just wondering. Haven't been aboard too long. Like to know who I'm working with. Nothing touchy-feely, just enough to know you got my back.
You get my back, I'll get yours. Simple as that.
We see eye to eye. Just one more thing. You ever butt heads with the Republic, let me have a shot. I got a score to settle, and it'll be a long time before I call it even. You hear that, Sith? Nothing like it in the galaxy. The hum of an idling blaster. Potential energy right there. It's like waking up on your birthday wondering what you got. For a few minutes, it's anything. A whole galaxy, just waiting for you to pull the trigger.
What do you call it?
Nah, don't name my blasters. It's a bad idea to get attached. Actually, I was wondering. These blasters are nice, but a pirate's only as good as his equipment. We don't got fancy force powers like you Sith.
I think I have a spare set here, if that's what you're asking for.
I'll pay it back, Sith. Don't worry. Thanks. You know, I think I heard the ship's engine making a strange noise earlier. Mind if I check it out sometime?
I didn't know you knew anything about engines.
Yeah, I've lived on ships most of my life. You don't do that without picking up something. I'm no expert, but a buddy of mine back before the war taught me most of what I know. Carl Norn, best technician I knew. Worst card player. Could never see when the deck was stacked against him. And it always was.
Was this one of your pirate friends?
My old man ran a shop on one of those planets people only visit if they break down or if they're running from something. Carl stumbled in on a tin can held together by sheer willpower. Oh, and the skills of the best mechanic in the galaxy. Made me first mate after the war, on a ship called the Bloodshot Ranker. I learned a lot before he gambled the ship away. But you're sick of hearing me jabber, huh? Engine's fixed. Looks like we took on some rock on one of our last jumps. Nothing big. Reminds me of the time I took the Sky Princess through an asteroid field. The ship mechanics were furious. Clean rock out of our engines for weeks. Had to replace one of the rears, it was so badly damaged.
What were you doing in an asteroid field?
Dodging the Enforcers. When you got a fleet of Republic ships on your tail, you take whatever cover you can find. Rocks don't have cannons. Besides, what's life without a little risk, huh? That's why I became a pirate. The risk, the reward, the freedom.
Perhaps I should take up piracy then. The Sith have too many rules.
I think you'd be one of the best. Galaxy's only Sith pirate. So what does a Sith do for fun?
Oh, the usual. Lying, killing, manipulating. Sith is more of a lifestyle.
At least you have a sense of humor about it, huh? Need something?
I do have this knot in my back.
There's gotta be a Twi'lek you can pay to take care of that, huh? I'm not your slave.